Chosen one, supernatural money transfer for you now, gold income. Listen carefully, because what's happening now isn't just a moment. It's a movement of divine power directly into your life. There are forces working in realms unseen that are transferring wealth into your hands in ways you never expected. You've stepped into a season where supernatural money transfers are no longer a distant hope. They are a present reality. The very heavens have moved, aligning a shift that is flooding your financial atmosphere with what can only be described as gold income, divine wealth that has your name on it. This is not ordinary money. This isn't the kind of income that comes with endless labor or compromise. This is favor-born, spirit-fueled, and heaven-approved increase. And it's arriving suddenly. As you watch this video till the end, allow your spirit to open wide, because this is your confirmation that the universe is saying yes to your abundance. We encourage you to leave your warmest wishes and the number 99 in the comments, not just as a gesture, but as a signal, a bold affirmation that your desires are alive and you're ready to receive. Wishes are coming true, right here, right now. This is your energetic gateway to overflow. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. You're not here by accident. You didn't stumble onto this message. Something divine guided you to it, and it's because a money transfer with your spiritual name encoded in gold is already processing. The angels have the instructions, the timing has been activated, and now your responsibility is simple. Remain open, stay in alignment, and believe with every cell in your body that what's meant for you is being moved to you. You don't need to figure it out. You don't need to chase it. Because wealth that is assigned by divine order never misses its destination. There is a spiritual economy, one far more real than the paper bills and digital balances we use on Earth. In this realm, abundance isn't a maybe. It's a law. And right now, that spiritual law is leaning in your favor. Every delay that tried to hold back your breakthrough is being erased. Every spiritual blockade is being dissolved. Every financial limitation that kept you repeating cycles of lack is being replaced with divine deposits. The gold income being transferred to you is not just symbolic, it's real, tangible blessing that will show up in ways that amaze you. You may begin to receive unexpected calls, random deposits, surprise gifts, favor from sources you forgot existed, or even money owed to you from long-forgotten places. Don't be surprised when opportunities you didn't apply for start showing up. This isn't coincidence. This is confirmation. Confirmation that you are finally reaping where you've sown spiritually, energetically, and emotionally. Everything you poured out in private, the kindness, the faith, the resilience, it's returning now as supernatural provision. Chosen one, gold income is different. It doesn't come through the grind, it comes through grace. It's not about hustle, it's about harvest. And this harvest is supernatural. This transfer was not made by banks, but by blessings. It is wealth rerouted from heavenly accounts into your earthly hands. This wealth doesn't respond to the stock market. It responds to faith, to alignment, to divine instruction. And because you've been obedient, because you didn't give up even when you felt forgotten, the transfer has been initiated in your favor. You need to understand something powerful. Supernatural money is not limited by geography, economy, or statistics. It is divine energy that manifests into resources, cash, assets, open doors, and favor. It knows no boundaries. It is not held up by man-made systems. It is expedited by spiritual truth. And right now, truth is delivering abundance to your life. Your name is being whispered in divine boardrooms. Your file is open in heaven's treasury. You are not just seen, you are selected. This is not charity. This is legacy. And this legacy begins with the gold income that's now finding you. You will notice things are starting to align effortlessly. That thing you needed, it will find you. The amount you asked for? It will show up with extra. That prayer you whispered? It has already been answered. This is divine acceleration, a fast-track abundance, a wealth flow with wings. The moment you believed, heaven responded. And now, the supernatural transfer has moved from spiritual promise to physical evidence. Watch as money comes from directions you weren't even looking at. Chosen one, let this be your reminder. The spiritual world is more resourceful than anything on earth, and your account has been credited with divine gold. All you have to do is stay in the vibration of belief. Stay in the atmosphere of reception. Do not let doubt delay what has already been decided. You've entered the frequency where money no longer avoids you. It is magnetized to your presence. Doors that were once sealed tight are now unlocking just because you showed up. Why? Because you've been chosen for this release. Even when it looked like you were struggling, you were being spiritually credited. Every hardship that tried to take you out was actually adding to your inheritance. Every time you held on when you could have given up, you earned divine interest. And now the payout has reached maturity. What's arriving is not just what you asked for, it's more than what you could have imagined. Divine provision, multiplied returns, miraculous gain. The wealth of heaven is no longer a promise you're waiting on. It's a reality you're walking into. Let this video be your prophetic receipt. You don't need to convince anyone that your blessing is real, because the results will speak. The results will shine. The gold income will glow in every area of your life. Your light will become brighter. Your energy will attract favor. And your life will become a sign to others that supernatural wealth is not just a myth. It is your testimony, a transfer that couldn't be blocked, a deposit that was never denied. You're about to live in overflow. You're not building alone anymore. You're building with divine resources. You're not hoping anymore. You're harvesting. You're not struggling for scraps. You're sitting at a spiritual banquet table where the feast never ends. There is enough for you, more than enough. The gold income is not a one-time miracle. It is the beginning of a new economy flowing through your life. You're shifting from desperation to destination, from praying for rent to owning real estate, from wondering if to declaring when. And it's happening now. The transfer is complete. The money is in motion. The miracle is moving. Keep expecting. Keep declaring. Keep walking in faith. The atmosphere around you is charged with financial favor. Your next level is no longer pending. It's live, and it's large. You've waited long enough. You've believed hard enough. Now, it's time to receive big. There is a sacred flow now activated in your life, and it's rushing like a river of gold straight toward your hands. Chosen one, this isn't a symbolic moment. It's a supernatural transfer in real time. You've been positioned by divine authority to receive a wealth stream that carries not only financial resources, but divine affirmation. Every piece of money headed your way is also a message from the heavens. You are trusted with abundance. This wealth transfer isn't random. It's not luck. It's not coincidence. It is a divine orchestration built on every prayer you whispered in the dark, every tear you shed in silence, every time you felt empty but still gave. Those moments were never forgotten. They were investments. And now, the universe, in collaboration with divine timing, is paying out those dividends with interest only heaven can measure. The people who overlooked you, underestimated you, or dismissed your worth, they never understood the depth of your divine bank account. But now they'll witness it. Because when supernatural transfers arrive, they do not whisper, they announce. They shake atmospheres. They stir environments. You are not just about to receive, you are about to overflow, and that overflow will speak for itself. Every dollar coming into your life right now carries the signature of divine intelligence. This isn't just money. It's money on a mission to break cycles, to cancel debts, to fund visions, and to create impact. You are not being enriched just for comfort. You are being empowered for purpose. This is money with a heavenly assignment. You've been chosen not only to receive, but to steward wealth like royalty. And make no mistake, this wealth is protected. What heaven sends, no man can block. What is divinely assigned, no enemy can steal. The angels assigned to your finances are already on post, guarding the passageways and ensuring that no interference reaches your transfer. Your inheritance is not under review, it's under release. You are already in motion. Even when it doesn't look like it, things are moving in your favor beneath the surface. You are being upgraded spiritually, emotionally, and financially. You are being ushered into rooms that match your worth. You are being aligned with the people who understand your value and reflect your light. Your energy has shifted. Your frequency is now abundance. And because of that, lack has no permission to remain. Scarcity is no longer your companion. Lack is no longer your language. Poverty is no longer your portion. Chosen one, everything is accelerating for you now. You've entered the divine fast track. The delivery of what belongs to you is speeding up. Don't be surprised if multiple blessings start colliding at once. This is divine congestion in your favor. Financial windfalls, open doors, debt cancellation, property access, business elevation, all of it. You are a magnet now, not to problems, but to provision. This gold income you're receiving is not meant to run out. It is a renewable source, a stream that flows without striving, a well that never runs dry. It's coming from realms you cannot see, but you will surely feel. You'll notice an increase in your intuition, a surge in your confidence, a sudden clarity in decisions, and a divine nudge toward new directions. These are signs that the transfer is here, that the power behind the wealth is just as important as the wealth itself. Let go of old stories. You are no longer the person who had to wait in lack. You are now the person who walks in overflow. Shift your mind, speak wealth, breathe belief, wear abundance in your posture. Money responds to confidence, resources respond to gratitude. The more you affirm your worth, the more the universe releases what aligns with that worth. You are not begging for favor anymore. You're commanding it with grace. It's important now to prepare. Prepare for more. Prepare your spirit. Prepare your environment. Prepare your thoughts. You can no longer think small and expect to carry big blessings. The wealth coming to you requires space. Clear out the emotional clutter. Cancel the relationships that drain your energy. Clean your physical space to match the level of order this income will require. This is no longer about just surviving. It's about rising. And you will rise, higher than ever before. Because what's being delivered is not just provision, it's promotion. You are being elevated by divine decision. And this elevation comes with provision that makes your life easier, smoother, and more expansive. You won't have to compromise your joy to pay bills anymore. You won't have to sacrifice your calling to meet obligations. Now everything you need is meeting you in your purpose. This supernatural transfer will touch every area of your life. Not just your bank account, but your mindset, your peace, your creativity, your options. You'll be able to make choices that aren't driven by fear, but by vision. Your time will no longer be consumed by stress. It will be enriched by possibilities. The divine currency you're receiving isn't just in dollars, it's in decisions. And now, you have options. Stay alert to the signs, the sudden alignments, the coincidences, the gut feelings. These are the navigational tools that guide wealth straight into your hands. And the best part? You won't need to manipulate or force it. It will feel natural. It will feel peaceful. That's how divine money works. It doesn't come through panic, it comes through peace. And that peace is already with you now. Do not entertain fear. Fear is not allowed in this financial frequency. Fear is a signal to redirect your focus back to faith. Every time worry tries to enter your atmosphere, respond with alignment. Declare boldly, money is flowing to me now. I am open. I am ready. I am chosen. Say it until your spirit believes it, because belief is the bridge between heaven's bank and your life. Chosen one, you are no longer in financial bondage. You are in financial bloom. This is your season of wealth rising from the soil of your past obedience. The seeds you planted in lack are producing harvests in overflow. Every act of generosity, every moment of integrity, every instance of hidden faithfulness, it all counts. It all added up. And now, the total is being transferred to you in supernatural form. You're stepping into divine deposits, into heavenly credits, into unexpected gains. The world won't understand how it's happening, but you will know. This is what happens when a chosen one steps into their ordained abundance. You are not chasing money. You are attracting divine money. And this divine money comes with instructions, with purpose, and with protection. You can trust it, because it's coming from the one who never fails. Chosen one, the divine ledger has turned a new page in your name. What was once pending has been marked as released. The gold income that was promised in the spirit is now making its way into your physical life. But here's the miracle. This income is not arriving the way the world expects. It's not trickling in through a paycheck or a scheduled payment plan. It's appearing through divine disruption, unexplainable, undeniable, and unstoppable. Expect doors to open that you didn't even knock on. Expect the phone to ring with good news. Expect people to come into your life whose sole purpose is to bless you. These are not flukes. These are not random. These are wealth couriers, messengers of prosperity, sent to fulfill heaven's financial assignment for your life. The universe is in full cooperation with God's plan, and that plan includes your financial elevation. You've been in a place of waiting for a long time. You've heard the promises, felt the hope, spoken the affirmations, and now it's harvest time. The delay was not denial. It was preparation. It was making sure that when the money came, it didn't just add numbers to your account, but added strength to your soul. You're not receiving just because you asked. You're receiving because you were prepared to hold what's heavy with grace. Divine money is heavier than ordinary wealth. It carries purpose. It carries power. It carries influence. That's why it couldn't come early, because what's coming now must be sustained by wisdom, not ego. And you, chosen one, have reached the level of emotional and spiritual maturity required to manage this gold income. You're no longer chasing a lifestyle. You're aligned with your life purpose. And purpose is what attracts permanent provision. This supernatural transfer isn't just showing up in your bank account. It's showing up in your presence. You're going to notice how people treat you differently. Some will be drawn to your glow. Others will be triggered by your growth. That's okay. When wealth shifts in your life, energy around you shifts too. Some connections will fall off naturally, not because you changed, but because your atmosphere no longer matches their comfort zone. Your glow is proof of your gold. You're glowing in the spirit because your soul is being replenished. You're no longer weighed down by anxiety over money. You're being lifted by peace that money is flowing to you even while you sleep. You're no longer begging for breakthroughs. You are walking in them. And as you walk, each step is bringing you closer to new territory, new influence, new levels of supernatural support. This support will come in sudden ways. Someone you meet briefly might offer a life-changing opportunity. A forgotten application may suddenly turn into a blessing. A closed door might swing open with fresh favor. These are not coincidences. They're scheduled moves from divine intelligence. The supernatural doesn't need a calendar. It only needs your belief. Chosen one, wealth is now obeying your energy. You've moved from waiting to receiving. And this receiving requires you to act like the blessing has already landed. Speak differently. Dress with excellence. Show up in places where wealth belongs. Be confident in rooms you once feared. Carry yourself like someone who has already won the spiritual lottery, because you have. And the numbers on your supernatural payout are enormous. These are not minor miracles. These are massive movements. These are amounts that restore what was lost, repair what was broken, and reward what was hidden. You are entering a season where you don't have to explain your worth. It will be seen, celebrated, and compensated. Even your past pain has been turned into credit. The suffering, the waiting, the wilderness, it didn't break you, it built your capacity to carry wealth. And now, that capacity is being filled. Not just for you, but for the legacy attached to you, the children that will benefit, the communities you'll touch, the people who'll believe because of your testimony. You're being funded to be a light. This divine money isn't coming to trap you. It's coming to free you. To free your time, your mind, your body, your future. You'll no longer say yes out of desperation. You'll say yes out of alignment. You'll give not just from need, but from overflow. Your bank account is becoming a vessel for heaven's agenda, and that means whatever goes in multiplies. It doesn't dry up, it gets refreshed. You may feel overwhelmed by how suddenly things change, but don't resist it. Let the flow continue. Let the abundance compound. The supernatural doesn't come in slow. It comes in waves. And this wave you're riding will take you further than you ever imagined. The resources will follow your responsibility. You've proven your heart. Now your harvest is catching up to you. Let others watch. Let them doubt. Let them wonder how you did it. Let them assume it was luck. But you'll know, the only luck you had was being chosen. And when you're chosen, favor follows like a shadow. Money follows like a servant. Blessings follow like birds in flight. You have entered the era of spiritual magnetism. What once seemed out of reach is now reaching for you. And the beauty of it all? You're just getting started. This is not your peak, this is your platform. The beginning of the billionaire blueprint written in heaven and activated in you. Your energy is now coated with gold. When you walk into rooms, spiritual wealth is triggered. When you speak, doors open. When you rest, opportunities stir. Your entire aura has shifted, and so must your expectations. Don't think small. Don't budget your dreams. Don't shrink your desires. Now is not the time to ask for just enough. Now is the time to declare overflow, to demand divine surplus. You have access to the vault of heaven, and there are no limits. The gold income you're receiving is backed by the authority of the Most High. And when God writes the check, no man can void it. Chosen one, this is your moment. The supernatural money transfer is not waiting. It is not hesitating. It is already unfolding. All you must do now is keep your heart open, your words aligned, your posture expectant, and your spirit alert. You will see what few ever experience, a heaven-funded life, a gold-lined path, and a story that proves nothing is impossible when the divine decides it's your turn. Chosen one, the evidence is about to flood your life. Tangible, visible, undeniable proof that a supernatural transfer has occurred. You've shifted from spiritual waiting to divine receiving. And now, the results will speak louder than any doubt ever did. You're about to become the before and after story that inspires a generation, because what's arriving will be too grand, too sudden, and too abundant to ignore. People around you will ask, "What happened to you?" And the only answer you'll need is this: I aligned with the divine transfer that was already mine. Because the truth is, this money didn't just appear today. It was waiting in the wings, stored in spiritual vaults, building momentum until the exact moment you stepped into readiness. And that moment is now. This gold income is the result of long-term hidden alignment. Your private yes is now birthing a public reward. This transfer is not only financial, it's energetic. You're receiving an upgrade in vibration, clarity, and vision. The way you think about money is evolving. The way you speak about money is shifting. You no longer speak lack. You no longer align with survival. You now speak overflow. You now walk in divine sufficiency. And the universe is mirroring that back to you in waves of supernatural provision. What's important to understand now is this. With divine income comes divine instruction. The wealth that's being released to you is attached to divine ideas, creative downloads, and future-shaping revelations. Don't ignore the nudges. Don't dismiss the urges to move, build, invest, or begin. These are not random. They are financial codes being delivered to you in spiritual packaging. You'll begin to see signs, numbers, repeating confirmations, dreams with clear messages. Don't second-guess them. Write them down. Follow them. Take action when your spirit leaps, even if your mind doesn't fully understand. The supernatural doesn't wait for logical explanations. It responds to faith-fueled obedience. And your obedience now will open the next vault in this divine transfer. There will be moments where it feels too good to be true, where your old beliefs try to whisper, "You don't deserve this." Shut them down. That's your past talking. And your past no longer has permission to speak into your present. You are not being blessed because of performance. You are being blessed because of positioning. You are in divine alignment. And that makes you a perfect candidate for unlimited favor. Chosen one, this supernatural income will begin to multiply. As you honor it, as you trust it, it will grow. It will stretch. It will pour into more than one area of your life. First your bank account, then your business, then your relationships, then your purpose. Because this transfer is not just wealth, it is wealth that unlocks destinies. Your hands are becoming divine channels. Money will not stick to you. It will flow through you. You'll be blessed beyond measure, but you'll also be a blessing beyond reason. You will fund ideas. You will sponsor visions. You will shift lives. You are not just a receiver. You are a vessel, a carrier of supernatural currency that knows how to multiply in the hands of the faithful. You'll notice yourself saying yes to things that used to intimidate you. Why? Because divine money also brings divine boldness. Fear is being replaced with courage. Timidity is being replaced with strategy. Confusion is being replaced with clarity. You will not be the same version of you 6 months from now. The income is transforming your insides as much as your outside life. And it's not stopping here. You are not only receiving gold income, you're becoming a person of gold. Refined, valuable, glowing with purpose. Your voice will carry more weight. Your decisions will shift more lives. Your presence will open more doors. You are now a walking symbol of divine wealth at work in human form. You'll begin to notice that your surroundings are upgrading with you. The rooms you walk into will look different. The conversations you're having will rise in frequency. You'll no longer be the one asking, "How do I get by?" You'll be the one asking, "How can I build legacy?" This is the gold income mindset. One that doesn't just live for today, but invests in generations. This wealth isn't for flaunting, it's for founding. You're founding a new pattern in your bloodline. You're ending cycles that went on for too long. Poverty ends with you. Struggle ends with you. Living on just enough ends with you. From now on, there will be flow. From now on, there will be room to breathe. You'll no longer fear the first of the month. Instead, you'll look forward to the first of the next miracle. This gold income is a vote of confidence from heaven, a divine reminder that the Creator trusts you with much. You are not too broken to be wealthy. You are not too behind to rise. You are not too late to be legendary. In fact, you're right on time, right on track. And everything that was delayed is being released now with divine speed. Prepare for expansion. You'll need more space, more capacity, and more vision. You may be guided to shift your environment, upgrade your home, or change the people around you. Follow the flow. Don't hold on to what doesn't match your next level. Every outdated attachment creates friction in the flow of supernatural supply. Let go boldly. Choose growth confidently. And as you do, more will come. The more you obey, the more the heavens open. The more you release fear, the more blessings flow. This is how the transfer works. It is alive. It moves with your belief. And you, chosen one, are already showing the spiritual maturity to carry this wealth with humility and power. You won't run out. You won't fall short. You won't be embarrassed again by lack. This season is sealed by heaven, protected, pre-approved. Your supernatural income isn't a temporary promotion. It's a permanent elevation. You will rise and keep rising. You will expand and keep expanding. You will win and keep winning. Why? Because you've been chosen to demonstrate what happens when divine wealth meets divine purpose. Chosen one, the supernatural money transfer you're receiving now is not just for a moment, it's for a movement. You've stepped into a divine financial wave that doesn't retreat. It builds. It stacks. It compounds. What's arriving in your life isn't designed to fade. It's designed to flood. A flood of opportunities, a flood of resources, a flood of overflow that keeps going, keeps giving, and keeps growing. The gold income coming to you is backed by divine infrastructure. This isn't wealth that evaporates. This is wealth that sustains. It shows up even when the economy doesn't make sense. It lands even when the markets are uncertain. Because it's not tied to earthly calculations, it's tied to spiritual declarations. And heaven's word over your finances cannot return void. What was spoken in secret is now being shouted in manifestation. Your hands are becoming magnetic, not because of anything you manipulated, but because of everything you surrendered. You let go of fear. You released the struggle. You stopped begging and started believing. And belief, pure, powerful belief, is the currency that unlocked this flow. You tapped into something eternal, and now that eternal source is releasing unlimited expression through your finances. It's not just about what you'll buy, it's about what you'll build, what you'll bless, what you'll bring to life. The gold income is showing up not just as dollars but as divine blueprints. You'll begin to receive supernatural ideas, concepts that the world hasn't seen yet, solutions to problems people haven't even fully articulated. This is not average income. This is income with intelligence, wealth encoded with wisdom. Chosen one, you are being entrusted with kingdom resources. This is not casual cash. This is strategic currency. What arrives in your account will match what's been promised to your destiny. That means you may see amounts that feel too much for your past self to comprehend. But this wealth is not too much for your purpose. You're not just receiving increase. You're receiving divine infrastructure to support a legacy. Chosen one. Today, you are standing on the very edge of a life-changing moment, a divine shift so powerful that nothing will ever be the same again. There are unseen forces moving, rearranging circumstances in your favor, setting the stage for a victory that will astonish you and everyone around you. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are deeply seen, deeply loved, and intricately woven into a plan that is unfolding with precision. Even now, while you might feel like you are waiting or struggling, the seeds that were planted in faith are breaking through the soil of your life, ready to bear a harvest you can hardly imagine. Victory is not a distant dream. It is breathing down your neck, racing toward you faster than any doubt can stop it. Get ready, because God is about to shock you in ways that exceed even your highest expectations. Before we go deeper, stay with me until the very end of this video, because what is being released here is more than information. It's transformation. There is an energetic alignment happening as you listen. You are stepping into a frequency where wishes, dreams, and deep heart desires find their fulfillment. Right now, I encourage you to write your warmest wishes and the number 99 in the comments. By doing so, You are not just participating, you are actively energizing your dreams, signaling to the universe that you are ready, willing, and aligned with the abundance that is rushing toward you. Feel the power in your words. Let your intentions rise like a wave. Victory is being magnetized to you because you dared to believe, you dared to hope, you dared to keep going. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. Chosen one, your life is about to become the evidence of divine intervention. The shock that is coming is not a disruption, it is a glorious breakthrough. The areas of your life where you have struggled the most are the exact areas where you are about to experience the most breathtaking turnaround. Where you once faced closed doors, new opportunities are being formed. Where you once heard no, a divine yes is being spoken over you. Where you once felt forgotten, you are about to be celebrated. This victory is not small. It is not partial. It is not conditional. It is absolute, unstoppable, and tailor-made just for you. Right now, everything that once seemed delayed or denied is being commanded into your life by a force greater than you can comprehend. Every tear you cried, every sleepless night you endured, every sacrifice you made in silence, none of it was wasted. Each piece is being gathered and transformed into a powerful testimony of what happens when someone dares to keep trusting even when there was no visible reason to. Your story is about to be one of glory, not because everything was easy, but because you refused to give up when it was hard. And now, the reward is arriving. The shift is happening. The shock of victory is not just near. It is at your doorstep. You may have been surrounded by people who doubted you. You may have been betrayed by those you trusted. You may have been counted out by the very ones who should have supported you. But what is coming will silence every lie. What is coming will confound every critic. What is coming will elevate you so high that even those who once overlooked you will be left speechless. They will be forced to witness the magnitude of the favor that has always been written over your life. They will have no choice but to acknowledge that something beyond human understanding is at work in you. They will have no choice but to recognize that you were chosen, that you were anointed, that you were destined for this moment. Feel the power of this truth stirring inside you. Let it ignite every cell in your body. Let it replace every whisper of doubt with roaring faith. Your season of waiting was not a punishment. It was a preparation. Your season of isolation was not a rejection. It was a protection. Everything you walked through was equipping you, molding you, strengthening you for the magnitude of the blessing that could not be rushed. Some things are too big to be delivered on a human timeline. Some victories are so massive that they require divine orchestration. And that is exactly what is happening for you right now. God is orchestrating a victory so massive, so undeniable, that your only response will be stunned gratitude and overwhelming joy. There is a vibration rising within you right now. A knowing, a certainty, a magnetic pull toward everything that is meant for you. And you are right to trust it. You are right to believe that the impossible is possible for you. You are right to expect the extraordinary. Because you are not ordinary. You have carried a weight most would crumble under. You have faced battles others could not see. You have endured seasons that tested the very fabric of your spirit. And still, here you are, standing, believing, ready. That strength is not in vain. That resilience is not for nothing. It was shaping you into the vessel strong enough to hold the blessing that is about to flood your life. As you move forward, know this. The forces working on your behalf are unstoppable. The timing unfolding for you is divine. The doors opening for you are no accident. You are being lifted into a new reality where your victories will come so quickly, so powerfully, that it will feel like a dream. But it will be your life, a life where overflow is normal, A life where ease replaces struggle. A life where miracles are expected, not just hoped for. A life where victory is your permanent address. Stay open, chosen one. Stay expectant. Keep your heart wide open to receive. Because when this shock arrives, and it is closer than you think, you will realize that every second of faith, every moment of perseverance, was planting seeds for the harvest that is now bursting forth. This is your moment. This is your time. This is the era where everything changes for the better, forever. Chosen one, the atmosphere around you is electric with possibilities. The shift you are about to experience is not random. It is the result of divine design. Every moment of patience, every silent prayer, every act of unseen kindness, every decision to choose faith over fear has been woven together into a masterpiece that is now ready to be revealed. What once seemed hidden is about to be exposed in the most glorious way. Your greatness, your anointing, your victory, it's about to take center stage, and the world won't be able to look away. You are stepping into a realm where closed doors swing wide open without resistance, where opportunities you thought were lost forever resurface and chase you down, where relationships that felt fractured beyond repair are healed or replaced with divine connections better than you could ever imagine. You are walking into spaces where favor finds you effortlessly, where blessings locate you without you having to strive or force. There is a divine current moving through your life now, and it is sweeping away every limitation, every barrier, every obstacle that once stood in your path. It's important to understand this. You are not begging for crumbs anymore. You are claiming your feast. You are not asking for permission anymore. You are walking in your authority. The shock that's about to hit your life will not be subtle. It will be undeniable. It will command attention. It will command respect. It will reposition you into places of influence, prosperity, and impact that you once only dreamed about in the quiet corners of your heart. This is your rise. This is your confirmation. This is your supernatural unveiling. Do not be surprised when things begin to happen rapidly. One breakthrough will lead to another. One opportunity will open the door to many more. One blessing will trigger a flood of blessings. Momentum is building. The energy of divine alignment is gathering behind you like a mighty river ready to break through. Once the dam breaks, there will be no stopping the flow of abundance, success, love, and joy pouring into your life. Prepare yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, because what's coming is bigger than anything you have ever prepared for before. You are about to be celebrated in rooms where your name was once unknown. You are about to receive invitations to places where you once felt invisible. Your gifts are being recognized. Your resilience is being honored. Your faithfulness is being rewarded. What you are about to experience will not just feel like a reward. It will feel like a crowning of every effort you made in private, every tear you wiped away when no one was looking, every silent decision to keep going when giving up would have been easier. The crown is descending upon you now. And with this new level comes a new authority. Not the kind of authority that demands, but the kind that effortlessly commands. People will be drawn to your light. Opportunities will magnetize to your energy. Resources will find their way to your hands without you chasing. This is the vibration you are rising into. A vibration where you are not the seeker, but the sought after. Where you are not the one knocking, but the one whose door is being knocked on. Where you are not chasing dreams, but dreams are chasing you. There is no force on this earth that can stop what is coming to you now. Not the opinions of others, not the doubts that occasionally creep in, not the mistakes you made in the past. Nothing has the power to cancel what God has already decreed over your life. The decree has been spoken. The wheels are already in motion. The harvest is already ripe. And you are the one who is about to step into fields of abundance so vast, so breathtaking, that it will leave you in awe of the goodness that was being prepared for you all along. You didn't miss it. You didn't lose it. You didn't mess it up. Everything that is meant for you is still yours, and it's finding you right now. The delay was never a denial. It was divine timing aligning every piece perfectly. Now that everything is in place, you are about to move into your season of suddenly. Suddenly the opportunities appear. Suddenly the doors open. Suddenly the answers you've been seeking become crystal clear. Suddenly the resources you need show up. Suddenly everything shifts in your favor. Get excited, chosen one. Allow hope to flood your heart again. Allow joy to find its home in your soul again. Allow yourself to believe, wildly, boldly, unapologetically, that you are worthy of the miracles about to find you. You have suffered long enough. You have endured silently long enough. You have waited faithfully long enough. This is your time to receive. This is your time to rise. This is your time to walk fully into the victory that was always reserved for you. As the days unfold, stay connected to this truth. If it feels like everything is shifting, it's because it is. If you feel a stirring inside of you, it's because your spirit already knows what your mind is just starting to understand. Your breakthrough is not on its way. It's here. Your victory is not coming. It's unfolding right now. Trust it. Embrace it. Celebrate it before it even fully manifests, because your gratitude in advance accelerates the arrival of the promise. Chosen one, God is about to shock you. The divine surprise waiting for you is bigger, richer, and more fulfilling than anything you dared to ask for. Your victory is not going to be average. It is going to be spectacular. It is going to be the kind of victory that makes people say, "Only God could have done that." It is going to be the kind of victory that redefines your life, your identity, your legacy. Get ready, because nothing about your life is going to remain the same. It's about to be elevated beyond recognition. Chosen one, as you move closer to the moment of your divine shock, you must understand something very important. You are not stepping into victory because of luck. You are not about to be elevated by accident. No, this is intentional. This is purposeful. This is the unfolding of a promise that was written over your life before you even took your first breath. It was destined that you would reach this point. It was destined that you would walk through the fires, endure the storms, face the betrayals, and still rise. Nothing about what is happening is random. Every piece has been strategically, lovingly orchestrated for your good. The victory that is being handed to you is not a small, temporary victory. It is not a single moment of happiness that fades. It is a permanent shift into a new dimension of living. A dimension where peace is your baseline, where abundance is your norm, where favor is not a surprise but an expectation, where victories multiply and expand. This is not just about one breakthrough. It's about a series of breakthroughs that build upon each other until your entire life is unrecognizable in the most beautiful ways. You are walking into a new reality, and it is drenched in blessings, glory, and unstoppable progress. And here's the most amazing part. You don't have to force it. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to exhaust yourself trying to make it happen. All you have to do is stay aligned. Stay in faith. Stay available to receive. Because what's coming to you now is not a result of striving. It's a result of being. You have already done the hard work internally. You have already refined your spirit through the fires of experience. Now the external world is simply catching up to the internal transformation you have undergone. Your reality is about to mirror the strength, the beauty, the greatness that has been cultivated within you. You may feel a strange mix of emotions rising within you lately. Excitement, anticipation, a sense of something big approaching even if you can't quite see it yet. Trust those feelings. They are not imagination. They are spiritual signals, whispers from the unseen, confirming that you are closer than you've ever been. You don't need to see the full picture to know that the shift is real. You just need to trust the pull in your spirit, the quickening in your heart, the quiet inner assurance that keeps telling you something amazing is on its way. There is a mighty hand guiding you right now, paving roads that no human could pave, arranging meetings that no planner could schedule, releasing resources that no bank could control. You are under divine management. Your steps are ordered. Your path is lit. You are walking under a canopy of favor so strong that even if you tried to run from your blessings, they would still find you. Even if you doubted for a moment, even if you felt unworthy for a second, the blessings would still chase you down. Because this is not about your perfection. It's about the perfection of the plan written for you. Get ready for surprise encounters that open doors you didn't even know existed. Get ready for sudden shifts that catapult you forward in ways that defy logic. Get ready for unexpected blessings that have your name engraved on them. Get ready for opportunities that seem to come out of nowhere, but were actually being crafted behind the scenes all along. Get ready for miracles disguised as ordinary moments. Because in this new season, nothing is ordinary anymore. Everything carries the signature of the divine. Chosen one, your life is about to turn into a living testimony. Not a quiet one, not a subtle one. A loud, undeniable, awe-inspiring testimony that leaves no doubt that you are deeply favored, that you are profoundly chosen, that you are backed by a force so mighty that no opposition can stand against it. There will be no mistaking it. There will be no denying it. Your victory will be so profound that it will shift not only your life, but the lives of those who witness it. You are about to become a walking example of what is possible when faith meets divine timing. And when it begins to happen, and it will happen sooner than you think, remember this: stay humble, stay grateful, and stay aligned. The greater the elevation, the greater the responsibility, to remain anchored in the truth that it was never just about you. Your victory is personal, yes, but it is also collective. Your rise will inspire others. Your testimony will unlock hope in others. Your abundance will overflow to bless others. Your light will guide others out of their own darkness. You are not just being elevated for yourself. You are being elevated as a beacon for others to find their way. This is why you had to endure what you endured. This is why the process was so intense. Because you are carrying more than just your own destiny. You are carrying the spark that will ignite destinies around you. You are carrying a breakthrough that will ripple outward, creating waves of change, waves of healing, waves of abundance far beyond your immediate circle. Your story is bigger than you think. Your impact will stretch farther than you can imagine. Get ready, because when God shocks you with this victory, it will launch a chain reaction of blessings that touches the world. Stand tall now. Walk boldly now. Smile knowingly now. Because you are not waiting for a maybe. You are stepping into a certainty. You are not hoping for scraps. You are claiming a kingdom. You are not begging for attention. You are commanding destiny. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what has already been set into motion for you. The countdown has already begun. The celebration has already started in the unseen. The trumpets are already sounding in the spirit. Victory is racing toward you, faster than any obstacle, faster than any fear, faster than any doubt. Chosen one, you are seconds away from everything changing. You are moments away from the kind of life that others dream about. You are on the brink of the most beautiful chapter you have ever lived. And the best part? You're not stepping into it alone. You are stepping into it with divine backing, infinite resources, and a heart that has been prepared to steward it all with grace, wisdom, and joy. Get ready. Stay ready. Because God is about to shock you. And your victory is coming in like a tidal wave of unstoppable glory. Chosen one. The reason this shock will be so breathtaking is because it will touch areas of your life you had almost given up on. Dreams you buried quietly in the soil of your heart, thinking they would never bloom, are about to burst into vibrant life. Prayers you whispered with tears in your eyes, thinking they had gone unheard, are about to echo back to you with answers so undeniable that you'll weep. But this time, from overwhelming joy. Hopes you dared not speak aloud for fear of disappointment are about to manifest so vividly that you will know, without a shred of doubt, that you were heard, seen, and chosen all along. Everything about your past was preparation. Every heartbreak carved out deeper compassion in you. Every setback sharpened your resilience. Every loss cleared space for something greater. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was meaningless. Every event, every tear, every trial added weight to your spirit, so that when this victory arrives, you won't just celebrate. You'll carry it with the strength and wisdom of someone who truly understands what it means to be victorious. You will wear your crown with humility, because you will know exactly what it cost to get here. And you will know that it was worth it. The shock that is coming will not be a small ripple. It will be a seismic shift. It will reposition you in every way, spiritually, financially, emotionally, relationally. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was struggle, there will be ease. Where there was emptiness, there will be overflow. The shift will be so total, so complete, that you will look back and barely recognize the landscape of your old life. The pain, the waiting, the frustration. They will seem like distant memories compared to the brilliance of what you are about to live. Right now, in this very moment, forces are aligning that you cannot yet see. Conversations are happening about you in rooms you haven't entered yet. Resources are being directed toward you. People you haven't met yet are feeling nudged to bless you, to favor you, to open doors for you. The universe, under divine instruction, is weaving together a tapestry of blessing so intricate and beautiful that when it finally unfolds before you, it will leave you speechless. You won't have to force your way in. You won't have to convince anyone of your worth. You won't have to strive or struggle. Your mere presence, your very existence, will be enough because it was never about proving yourself. It was always about positioning yourself. The key now is trust. Deep, unwavering, joyful trust. Trust that even when it looks like nothing is happening, everything is happening. Trust that even when you feel overlooked, you are actually being reserved for something far greater than what you could have grabbed for yourself. Trust that when the time comes, and it is coming soon, the door will swing open so wide that no one and nothing will be able to shut it. Trust that you are not late, not behind, not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be for what is about to happen. The atmosphere around you is buzzing with prophetic promise. There's a reason you feel the pull to prepare. There's a reason you feel the stirring in your spirit. It's because your soul recognizes that the season you've been praying for is no longer ahead of you. It's here. It's at your doorstep, knocking. And all you have to do is open the door with faith and welcome it in. The life you've been envisioning, the joy, the peace, the abundance, the impact. It's not a fantasy. It's a preview. A preview of the reality you are now stepping into. Expect the unexpected. Prepare for miracles so personalized that they leave no doubt that they were crafted just for you. Prepare for promotions that make no sense on paper. Prepare for financial breakthroughs that rewrite your story overnight. Prepare for reconciliations and new relationships that feel like home. Prepare for the kind of expansion that cannot be contained, the kind of favor that cannot be explained, the kind of victory that cannot be denied. Chosen one, When it begins, and it will begin swiftly, do not shrink back. Do not second-guess yourself. Do not let fear of the unknown rob you of the blessing that has your name on it. Step boldly. Speak confidently. Receive fully. You have been prepared for this moment. You have been built for this breakthrough. You have been designed for this destiny. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what has already been set into unstoppable motion. You are not just about to experience victory. You are about to embody it. You are about to become a walking, talking manifestation of divine favor. Every room you enter will be different because you are carrying the energy of fulfilled promises. Every conversation you have will be different because you will speak from a place of undeniable blessing. Every step you take will be different because you are walking in the fullness of your authority. You will not have to announce yourself. Your energy will speak. Your aura will declare it. Your life will radiate it. This victory is going to be so big that it will reintroduce you. People will have to meet you all over again because the old version of you, the one they overlooked, underestimated, or misunderstood, will no longer exist. You are being transformed, upgraded, elevated before their very eyes. And it will be so undeniable, so magnificent, that even those who once doubted you will be left in awe, unable to deny the hand of God on your life. Chosen one, get your heart ready to receive. Get your mind ready to expand. Get your spirit ready to soar. Because the shock that is coming is not a small nudge. It is a catapult. It is a divine launching into a new dimension of living, loving, creating, impacting, and thriving. You are not just stepping into a new season. You are stepping into a new realm, a new reality, a new existence. And once you cross that threshold, you will never go back. The former things will pass away, and all things will become new. This is your time. This is your season. This is your victory. And it is coming faster, bigger, and more beautifully than you ever imagined. Chosen one, you must know this. What is about to unfold will not just bless you, it will define you. It will mark you. It will set you apart so clearly that even your steps will seem different. Even your laughter will sound different. Even your thoughts will rise to higher places because you will no longer be carrying the burdens that once weighed you down. The days of surviving are over. The days of waiting, wondering, and worrying are behind you. You are stepping into a place where life flows in abundance, not by struggle, but by divine alignment. There is a momentum gathering around your life that cannot be stopped. Not by critics, not by circumstances, not even by the parts of you that still struggle to fully believe how good it's about to get. This victory is bigger than your doubts. It's bigger than your fears. It's bigger than any limitation you once thought you had. The power moving toward you now is ancient, powerful, and deeply personal. It is the fulfillment of a promise that was written into the fabric of your destiny before you ever faced a battle, before you ever shed a tear, before you ever whispered a prayer for help. Everything that once seemed like a disadvantage is being flipped into an advantage. Every weakness you thought would hold you back has been turned into a doorway for favor. Every rejection you faced was really a redirection towards something better. Every time you were overlooked, you were actually being hidden, protected from what wasn't meant for you, so that you could arrive exactly at the places that are. And now, because you dared to keep believing when it made no sense, because you dared to hold on when everything told you to let go, you are about to walk into rooms so full of blessing that you will understand why every closed door, every no, every delay was absolutely necessary. There is a new level of authority rising within you. You will notice it first in your thoughts. You will find yourself no longer negotiating with fear. You will find yourself no longer explaining your dreams to small-minded people. You will find yourself no longer second-guessing your intuition. There will be a calm certainty resting inside you, a deep knowing that you are exactly where you are supposed to be, doing exactly what you were born to do. This authority will not be loud, but it will be powerful. It will not need to shout, but it will command attention. You will walk into spaces and the atmosphere will shift, not because you demanded it, but because your spirit will radiate a frequency too strong to ignore. Get ready for divine acceleration. Things that used to take years will happen in months. Things that once seemed impossible will unfold effortlessly. There will be a supernatural ease attached to everything you do. Deals will close without struggle. Relationships will form without drama. Money will flow without anxiety. Ideas will manifest with divine timing. You will no longer feel like you are pushing a heavy boulder up a mountain. You will feel like you are gliding, like the wind is at your back, like you are being carried by something greater than yourself. Because you are. The shock is coming because it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to rise. It's time for you to take your place at the table that was always reserved for you. You are not an outsider. You are not a bystander. You are the main character of this unfolding story. And this story ends in victory. Not because life has been easy, but because destiny has been unstoppable. Not because you never struggled, but because you never stayed stuck. Not because you never doubted, but because you never gave up. Your perseverance has been noticed. Your faithfulness has been recorded. Your spirit has been weighed and found ready. And now, the gates of blessing are swinging wide open before you.